Good evening. Today I have a very special video for all of you. This is part 2 of a breakdown of Max Park's 5.08 average and kind of like a reaction to it. So yeah, let's get right into it. And one quick thing before we get started, I'm sorry that I haven't uploaded in like 4 or 5 days, I think. I've just been really busy and really tired, and I just didn't feel like making a video, but normally I will be making a video every other day. I'll try my best. So yeah, let's get into it. So this is the third solve in his average. This was a 5.56, and if you didn't see in the last video, I did the first two and like the first 2 solves, and in this one I'll do the last 3. So yeah, so for inspection, Max did X, Y2, and for blue cross, and did a double X cross. So you went U, Y R prime, R2, D, L2 prime, R U R prime, D prime, R prime, U prime, R, U prime, and that gets a double X cross in the back, which is nice, so then you can just set up your last 2 pairs without having to rotate. And one thing that I've actually mentioned, or not mentioned, but noticed in this, is that in this entire solve, Max does not do 1 cube rotation, which is crazy to me. That's actually amazing. So anyways, for the third pair, he did U prime, F, U, F prime, U prime, L, U, or L prime, U, L, yeah. L prime, U, L, there it is. And then for the last pair, does U, R, U, R prime, U2, R, U, R prime, and then does a U2, and does the OLL, which is this one, and then does a U to set up for the Y perm, and a U, a UF. Okay, this is the 4th solve, which was a 4.53, which is just crazy. And again, I noticed that he only has 2 cube rotations in the entire solve, which is amazing. So for this one, he gets just a single X cross. I know, just a single X cross, so horrible. Come on, Max, you gotta do at least 2 X crosses. No, I'm kidding. Max, if you're watching this, you probably aren't, but I love you. You're amazing, you're smart, you're awesome. Anyways, so he did a R prime wide, and then F, R, U, R2, D prime, L. So that gets 1 pair in the back here. And then first pair he does U, R, U prime, R prime, U, R, U, R prime, gets the second pair, and then does a Y prime cube rotation, and then U, L prime, U2, L, U, L prime, U prime, L. And then for the last pair, he inserts into the back, so he does a Y D move, and then a U, and then R prime, U prime, R, U2, R, U, R prime, U, R. Nope, that wasn't right. 1 second. Okay, let's try that again. For the final pair, the 4th pair, after inserting the 3rd pair, he does D prime, Y, D, and then U, R prime, U prime, R, U2, R prime, U, R. And then a super easy OLL, so he does U2, the OLL, and then does this, it's a JA perm, so he does it from this direction, facing, like with the bar in the back. So he does L prime, U, R prime, U2, and then Z, U, R prime, U prime, R2, D, U. And it was a 4.53. Here is the 5th and final solve of the 5.08 world record average. It was a 4.80, and this solution was really smart, actually. Once again, 0 cube rotations in the entire solve after inspection, which is crazy to me. He does do a lot of like wide D moves and some, yeah, just wide D moves, but still, it's awesome that he doesn't need any cube rotations. So inspection was Z2. He did green cross, so he did D2, X prime, U prime, R prime, F to get just a cross, not an X cross or anything. And first pair he did U prime, L prime, U, L, U, R prime, U, R2, and then did U2, R prime, Y, D prime, and then R, U, R prime, or R prime, U prime, R. So many notations. And then for the 3rd pair, he did U, and D, and then a wide D move, R, U, R prime, D prime, and then for the fourth pair, he did U prime, R, U2, R prime, U2, R, U, R prime, and then this OLL to a J perm with this really good AUF, so it just takes a move out of it, so don't even have to do that extra U move, or the U prime move at the end, so it was awesome. So yeah, 4.8, and this was the last solve of the average. And now I'm going to solve all of them with my solution and see if I can do better. So here's the third solve of the average, it was a 5.56. I think I could probably beat that. Oh no. Okay, 1440, that's about my average. Definitely not better than a 5.56 though. Not at all. Like, not anywhere close, but it's fine. I'm not Max Park, I guess. Alright. Here is the fourth solve. It was a 4.53. Yeah, I don't know that I'm gonna beat this one. Let's see though. What am I doing? Oh no. Okay, that was a horrible solution. 1678, which was a lot worse than my average normal. Not a lot worse, but worse than my average normally. Yeah, it was. So, anyways, here is the fourth and final solve. That was a 4.8. Yeah, let's go. Oh no. And that's a DNF. Anyways, 1500, which is fine. Not really though, but not a 4.8. So yes, Max Park is better than me. Confirmed. Oh, there goes the camera. Anyways, yeah, Max, if you're watching this, you are probably 100% not. But if you are, thank you for helping progress the cubing record. And yeah, great job. You're doing an amazing job. Yeah, so that was the reconstruction and sort of breakdown and me solving the scrambles of Max Park's 5.08 world record average. And one more thing before we finish. Once, some of you may have heard this before, but once we reach 50 subscribers, I will be doing a $15 gift card giveaway to the Cubicle. Not sponsored, by the way. It's just coming out of my money, so yeah. Anyways, if you're not subscribed already, it would be awesome if you did so we could reach 50 subscribers. I just remembered that my goal is to get 50 before the end of April, but that didn't happen, so wow, sad. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. The next video will be in 2 days on Tuesday, and I'm gonna be going over my main, like, or my PBs for all of my main events and my methods that I use for those. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.